Today I'm going to be sharing with you a fresh new look for summer. This look was inspired by two of my favorite muses, by my children, my sons, and also the beauty that we find every day in nature. I put together this look to be effortless and really bring out your natural beauty and not take away from it. So I hope you enjoy, and as I mentioned, this look is inspired by my muses, so my sons who brought home these beautiful flowers when I was sick. They picked them out with their daddy, and I really appreciate just the genuineness and how amazing just our little boys can be. So I hope you enjoy this look, and I hope you find some inspiration for some of your looks, and as always that you're able to try out some new natural products and see how they can really be amazing and incorporate them into your day-to-day. Wow. So today I'm going to be using a palette. This is from Pacifica, and I absolutely love using palettes that contain not only your eye products but cheeks and bronzer. This one actually has some cream highlights which are perfect for summer. So I'm going to get started by taking this bronzy shade here, and I'm going to be using my fingers for this because we are staying authentic to the busy mom. So what I like to do is I like to swirl my finger over a shimmery shade like this, coat it really well, and then I just dab that just on the lid portion of my eye, and the color comes off fantastic by doing that. And then I'm actually gonna bust into the brushes, and I'm using this precision smudge brush, same color, love it, and I'm gonna drag this just on my lower lash line. I'm actually taking the bronzer from this palette on a fluffy blending brush. I'm just gonna swirl that in and tap my brush off. We don't want too much product. And I'm gonna use this to deepen my crease. And I like that the bronzer in this palette is nice and matte, and it just gives you a little bit more depth and a little bit of warmth. I love these two colors together. There we go. And I'm also gonna take another little shader brush, then I'm gonna dip into this light pink. It's a very great highlight, and I'm just gonna put that on the inner little tear duct area, just to give me a little bit more light there. One thing I noticed specifically from the tulips that my boys got me, and I notice this every time, but I love how the tulips, when you first get them, they are just so crisp, and when they're still closed, when the buds are still nice and tight, they just look so fresh and so perfect. So we've got our eyes tucked away, and I'm gonna add in some mascara. I've been using the Pacifica Stellar Days Length and Strength Mineral Mascara. I've been using this for, I would say, at least the past month now, and I am noticing a big difference of the strength. And actually I've noticed growth in my lashes, and it seems like I don't really have lashes falling out anymore. It's super simple to remove, and so I think that might be part of it. But then also they've just grown a lot in length, which I really appreciate. And then a little bit on my bottom lashes. Can't leave those babies out. Now this next step is totally optional, but since this is date night for mama, I'm going to be doing some false lashes. So you can grab your favorite pair, let this glue dry a little bit. You don't want to put the glue on your eye right when it's fresh. You want it to be a little bit tacky. But I would love to hear in the comments what your favorite feature is to feature, like favorite feature of your face. What's your favorite thing to really bring out? One thing that I'm doing a little different than some people like to do with their false lashes is I'm not doing any like winged liner, any thick gel liner. And the reason for that is for my inspiration for the look. I don't think that just because you want to accentuate your natural beauty that it has to be, boom, total done up makeup. There's a time for that, and I love that. But for today's look, I wanted to do something that's just simple. Now I'm going to be taking my Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Foundation, and I'm going to be putting that on my beauty blender and dabbing away. Now onto blush. Absolutely love this shade here. It's a great natural flush. It looks like you just spent a little bit of time out by the pool. Not too much, it's not too shimmery or sparkly, but it gives you that nice summertime glow. So this is perfect, and like I've probably said a lot of times in this video, I love that it's all together, it's all in one palette, and it fits right in my little bag that I use just to put my cosmetics, so I can do my makeup from wherever in the house when I'm watching the kids. And I'm going to add a little bit of lip gloss. This is another thing that's definitely inspired by the flowers that my sons picked out. It's just fresh and beautiful. That light, bright color that reminds me of spring and summer. I almost forgot, but this is definitely an essential for summer. We got a highlight. Okay, so in the top of the palette there are 3 different tones of little highlights, and they are cream highlight, which I think is so unique. I've never used anything quite like it. and they are also very pigmented. So I just like to take a little bit on my finger and tap that on the high points of my cheekbones. So I just tap it right here, and then I just kind of blend it in with my finger. Back to using my finger as a makeup artistry tool. I think it is definitely a good tool. And then I like to bring that up to my, kind of onto my, above my brow bone, just as a little bit of highlight up here. And I think it's best with highlight to make it look like there is no start and no stop. It's just your natural glow. And I like to add a little bit underneath my brow and then blend that out. I really hope that you guys can see the difference, especially under the brow bone. It just really brings some light to your eyes and face. It's gorgeous. And I love the cream product because it just blends so much more flawlessly and adds that little bit of glow. And then I add just a teeny little bit right on the Cupid's bow, so right in the center of your lips. Last step for makeup, I'm just gonna add a little bit more shape with my brows and touch those up with my brow pencil. It's amazing what a little bit of shape for your brows can do. Well, that concludes makeup. My last step in my little bag of tricks here is to add a little bit of naturally scented perfume. So today I'm using the Pacifica Tahitian Gardenia perfume. This stuff smells amazing, and it reminds me of the time we went to Hawaii. Just, oh, the gardenia, beautiful, beautiful tropical scent. I absolutely love it. And I love having something that's fresh and natural as a perfume rather than a chemical fragrance because it's so much better for you. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial and maybe found some new natural products to try out and some tips for makeup application that you can use in your day-to-day. I also really hope that you just take the chance to look around and feel inspired by the people and the places and nature all around you, because you never know what your next muse could be. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye guys!